Hi, I'm Blake, and this is my wife, Aubrey Jung.
And we've been foster parents for 7 years. So I started out as a foster care worker, and then my job changed to being a foster care worker and working on placements. So I see every child in the state of Oklahoma that needs a placement, and then I match them with our families. So we have a lot of sibling sets that are very large. With my job, I'm able to piece them together to where we may not be able to place them in the same home, but we're able to keep them close and within our agency, which allows them to stay connected through different events that we offer. It's so important to keep children together because they're going through one of the scariest times in their entire life. If we can keep them together, that provides some comfort and stability for not knowing what's going to happen next. So we recently had a sibling set of 11 come into custody. We were able to place 5 of them within our agency so that they can stay connected, and they were able to stay in pairs so that they were not alone. I love this job because I get to work alongside families. I get to grieve with them. I get to celebrate with them. I get to experience all of the highs and lows. They rely on me whenever they need support. We celebrate together. I love this job because I can play an integral part in families and children's lives.
We both felt this calling. We were attending another church, and there was a need, a potential need in the kids group. And we both individually, before even having the conversation, felt God calling us to do this. And so we had the conversation and we just said, okay, I don't know what that looks like, but let's do it. Our first placement that we had was actually 2 sisters. And they came from a family of, I believe at the time it was about 10 siblings or 8 siblings, 10 total, including them. It was a very tricky situation because we just stepped into this and didn't know like how God was going to provide, but we knew that he was going to. And so we started that journey, and that first placement was quite a roller coaster. We didn't know what that looked like. And just as we went through it and we navigated it, we had to learn how to parent not only our, 1-year-old daughter, but we had to figure out how to parent this now almost 4-year-old with trauma, and then this 10-year-old who just cared about keeping her family together. That was quite a curveball. It was like doing 3 jobs at once.
There was a part of us that went, oh my goodness, are we equipped for this? Are we going to survive? But through that, we saw so many success stories. Even though it looked scary at the beginning, we saw God working through that. And we saw that what we did and in having them, it impacted their lives. Even if it was a short amount of time, we saw the impact that we were able to make on them. We were able to bring them to church with us. We were able to give them holidays. We were able to give them Christmas presents. We were able to celebrate those things with them. And honestly, that is the biggest reward. We see the need in kids sleeping in the office. Our goal is not to have children sleep in the office, even if it's for a night, even if it's for a couple nights while we're able to look for long-term placement. We want every child to have a bed to sleep in.
There's always kids that don't have a place to go, right? You know, they talk about it all the time. There's more kids that need placement in the state of Oklahoma than there are available families. What we've kind of noticed over the past, actually year or so, where we've sort of transitioned to kind of help focus on this area, is there's these DHS workers that are just getting burnt out because they have to stay night after night in the office. And so there's an area that's needed there.
Our goal is that we just want more people to love these kids and to wrap around them. So anytime we have a placement, our kids call them their siblings, and they just treat them like, you know, it doesn't matter how long they're going to be here. We're going to love them and we're going to treat them just like they're our own for the time that they're here. I think kids really need safety, stability, and a consistent person. They need somebody that's going to rock them in the middle of the night whenever they're having a nightmare. They need somebody that's going to be there whenever they're scared. They need somebody that's going to show them how to brush their teeth. They need somebody that's going to show them how to read and how to do schoolwork. And they need somebody that whenever school's out, they're going to be there to pick them up, and they're not going to have to worry where they're going to be the next day or what they're going to have to do. Foster parents are definitely heroes. They are on the front lines. They're doing things every day. One person that pops into my head particularly, he takes teen boys, and he has had, over 50 teen boys. And right now he has 17 boys in his house. And so he takes placement of teens that would likely be jumping from placement to placement. They would likely be in group homes. They are not the easiest boys to take care of. And he just loves them so big. He advocates for them. He is going to schools. He's making sure that they get all the support that they need. He's taking them to all their appointments, but also he'll supervise visitation with parents. He does great with communication with them. And I just have so much respect for him, and he is a hero in my eyes.
I think the most rewarding thing, seeing them leave going, oh, I forgot my toothbrush. It's like, you didn't even have one when you started. You didn't even know you were supposed to brush your teeth. Just seeing the dramatic change from what they just didn't know to creating good habits.
I have seen so many kids come to our house and they're very timid, they're scared, they don't know who they are, and they leave being a confident, goofy, silly kid. They know who they are, they know that they're loved, they know that they can achieve great things, and I love seeing their personalities grow. A lot of times whenever kids come into custody, they don't know who they are, they don't know what their worth is, and so I love being able to see them grow and blossom and become great human beings. Foster care is scary. Foster care is intimidating. And it looks like, from the outside looking in, it looks like chaos. But it is so rewarding. The best thing you can do is impact a human being and impact them for the better. You can love them. You can hold them. It's going to be a wild ride, but it is so worth it in the end.
I also think that it's really important that you, if you feel God calling you to do that, that you take the leap of faith, because God is going to provide, whether it be what you think it's going to be or whether or not, the provision is going to be there. Being a foster parent is not a choice. It's a lifestyle. It's not just an 8-to-5 job. There's no work-life balance. It's just life. So take the step, make the jump, but also understand that you're not alone. You're never alone.